Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How you all doing? Welcome back along to another episode here of A Dairyman's Diary. As always, my name is Frank, and I bring you some big decisions that we've made here recently. Frankly, monstrous decisions. Now, we are down in our new land, and I've had a few meetings of late with our business manager, account manager, and we were looking into various different schemes and diversification we could bring into the farm to help bring in a little bit of extra side revenue, really. And we knew that we had the land down here, and we wanted to capitalize on that as much as possible, really. There's some good land, well, there could be some good land down here, we just need to work at it a little bit, and that's exactly what we're aiming to do. And with that in mind, we have got two diversification ideas, and two plots and two projects, really, I think. The first one, you are looking at it, and doesn't it look quite something? It is, to the untrained eye, this is just a bit of land that we have kind of scraped off. Next to a lake, but this is going to become a holiday let. We are going to build a cabin cottage here, and it's a nice little meadowy area, and we're going to maybe put a little deck out into here, get a boat in there. Lovely, lovely. Top idea is at least that we'll be able to have a little bit of a like a holiday let there and get in some extra revenue, something completely different away from the agricultural scene, really. And so that's what we're going to be doing there, just to try and bring in some additional revenue there. So we have planning permission in right now. We've leveled the plot out a little bit just so we can kind of gain an idea of the area we're going to be working with here. And we're waiting to see where that one goes. So that's going to be exciting. Additionally, you can see that we'll continue to develop our farmyard here. And it's coming along. We've got another new shed up here. This one was very quick to be built, actually. You can see the guys were able to get that other one finished, the board and battens on the side. And it's looking not too bad there, actually. There's a few weeds growing up in and around, but we'll get those tamed pretty quickly. And yeah, everything else is looking pretty bob on. Elsewhere, we've got this nice shed. This was a brand new shed, actually, but it's quite a cheap budget range shed. Just a nice storage shed for us. But the crucial thing down here, the thing that is the main kind of form of diversification for us, is a completely new revenue stream on this farm, and with a complete new approach that we're going to have to take, really, is this guy. We are going towards chickens, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have some free-range organic hens here. We have no fencing up, or no hens yet either to speak of. But what we're going to be doing is bringing some chickens in here to free-range kind of this small paddock around here, really. What we're going to do is fence straight off from here for about 2 acres, and that probably towards where that tree is, actually, straight ahead. And we'll fence off a paddock there for them. The rest of this will be turned into more grass fields and probably a cereal field, actually. I'm thinking about for that one over there. But yeah, that's the plan. It's going to be very interesting to see how it works. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how we can get this together. It's an exciting opportunity for us, something that we haven't even thought about yet. But yeah, this is the prefab building, which is why it's kind of it's gone up so quickly. As you can see, you can imagine that we have the new silo in as well, which is huge. But that's just so we can kind of control grain flow down here as well. So by doing that, I'm quite pleased that we're able to get that one in. It was mayhem over here over the last week or so, but we've been able to make some good progress, which is great news. As we come into here, you can see that we have our egg counter and our boxer, which is awesome. No idea how it works yet, haven't even looked into it. And then this is the chicken coop, really, for want of a better phrase. Which again, is going to be something that we're very much looking forward to getting into. Now we will be looking to, I'm going to have a chat with the chicken buyer. I'm going to see if where and what type of breeds would suit us best. But yeah, we're going to get those guys brought in. Elsewhere, we have a few little things to get going with today, so we're going to go ahead back up and get cracking with that now, actually. We're going to start combining. We've got some winter oats that are ready to go, so we are going to waste no more time. Barry, as we speak, has been... I ran the combine over this morning to the field. He's been bringing the tractor trailer and the header trailer over. So yeah, we should be all good to go, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to get cracking with it and waste no more time. And we should hopefully, all being well, be able to get most of the field done. We're going to be baling up the straw as well, so we're going to get cracking with that. But yeah, it's going to be exciting to get going with the oats. The oats are incredibly the first thing that's going to be closest to being ready, so we're just going to jump straight on in and have an attempt at it there. We'll get a good few hours this afternoon before I have to think about milking again. but we'll be able to get a good start, like I say, to bounce around here. Cruising in this corner, lovely. Away we go there. So ultimately we will be... we're just going to leave the gator in the field. It's this field here on our kind of left, on the hillside here. There's a lot of weeds in here though, so I'm not sure. It's not going to help the yield all too much, but hey, we'll see what we can do there. Main thing for me at least is that we just get in here and get it going. We need to get our harvest up and working. Just to get ourselves ahead really where we can. We don't have a lot to do this year. Admittedly, I would love to have had more on the ground there, but it just wasn't going to happen really. So we'll get these two fields done. The straw can dry out for a day or two. In the meantime, we'll get a hay baled, then we'll jump onto the straw as well. So the hay has been kind of spread around for a little while now actually. That's looking quite good. We seem to have quite the array of equipment down here now, but that's not a problem. So we'll just get ourselves jumped in and we'll see how we can get on. I love the paintwork on this. I love how good a condition it's still in. Cut that bit out. So we'll just get jumped in and we'll get away with it. It's all connected, ready to go. So it's looking great. Oh, there they are, high in the sky again today. And we'll just crank her up again. Listen to a pair over there. Just glorious. Alright then, so it's looking good there. Now this combine cab does still have AC, which is good because it's got a little bit warm out there today, but it's not the best AC. It's been a while since it worked in any good manner, but it'll do for us. It will do, and we're just going to get ourselves in here and get ourselves started. And around we go there. I think we're looking good. Ooh, let's not take the window out of my own tractor, that would not be great. Okay, perfect stuff. Stop. Okay, so we just need to lift the reel up a little bit there. What we're gonna do is kind of tackle this going anti-clockwise, so we can keep our auger in, because I don't think we might get it all the way around one full tank. It is full of weeds here. It's going to be a really dismal affair here, I think, unfortunately. But you know what we can do at this stage. You just got to take it. So that's exactly what we'll do, and then we'll see how it proceeds to go. Let's get ourselves squared up a little bit there. Okay, and off we go. So the harvest is officially away now, which is about time. I've been waiting for it for long enough, to be honest. It's good just to be able to get on with it. It's nice and dry. There's a lot of dust coming off here, which is always nice to see. This field we're in here, these oats, if they pass the grade, at least they're going to go to be porridge. And obviously we're going to be keeping the straw as well for the cattle. This field's not the biggest. It's about 12 acres. And it shouldn't take us too long to get through there. Particularly if it's this nice and quiet, or nice and dry, beg your pardon. But yeah, it's important that we just kind of get it going, really. We don't have a lot of ground of our own, like I mentioned there, but with this, and we obviously bale an awful lot of hay and silage, it all kind of starts to take its toll, really. Before we know it there, we'll... overhanging trees, we suddenly find that we're tripping over ourselves to get done. But not to worry, we'll get through this. The hay is being spread out once and it's looking remarkably good, actually. We could probably think about leaving that on the just leaving that on the deck as it is for about another day or two, and then we'll be able to get in there and get it baled, which would be glorious. Really would be. Now I'm gonna have to probably get out and shut these gates here, I imagine. In fact, that's a definite yes. Let's go and have a look at that. Beautiful hot day though. We've had some really good drying days from the last there we go. In the last week, it's been fantastic to see. Based off what we've seen as well, the our hay crop's looking pretty darn good actually. Delighted to say that it's looking like it's building up into a real caucus, so we're going to look to see and hope that that continues, and if it does, then we'll obviously be in a really good position there. Now, a lot of you commented on the last episode where I documented the fly tipping we had. But very, very pleased to see all your feedback there. It's great for you to kind of get it all involved. And thank you ever so much for all the kind words with regards to it. We have disposed of the waste again. We have to get a private waste disposal firm to come and collect it all, unfortunately. But that's just the way it goes. So we are on the country stewardship scheme whereby we have to dispose of any waste, like industrial waste, typically like that. Now we did keep hold of one of the water troughs because we might be able to get a use of that actually, so it's not all bad news, but the rest of it, yeah, the rest of it had to be disposed of. So it's gone. We registered it with the police, let them know that it happened once again. Well, I don't know if we'll ever be able to do anything with it, but you know, that's where we stand right now, really. So we'll have to wait and see. Elsewhere, though, everything else is looking really, really good. The cattle are doing very well. They're in a great spirit. We do have a TB test coming up shortly, though, which I'm not really looking forward to because I never do. But that will be, I think that's going to be scheduled in for 2.5 weeks' time, actually. So we'll try and get as much as we can get done before then, because that really does take quite a lot of work just to be in and around the farm as they get all settled up. So we'll wait and see there. But yeah, other than that, we're kind of making progress here and there. It's not all bad news at all. Oh, like I mentioned, with the potential new arrival of the hens, once we figured out, I have no idea of the numbers that we could support really, so I'm trying to see where we can go with that, see how many we can support in that small acreage, see what kind of feed they would require, and just various things like that I have absolutely no idea on. So I'm going to see a few people about that and get some numbers, get some figures, and then we'll make a ballpark kind of plan and a budget up for what we need there really. So that shouldn't be too difficult at all. I once remember being in this field and it was atrociously wet. I got stuck nearly every time I was trying to come up the hill here. It was miserable. But thankfully we're a far cry away from that right now. Okay, so it's a little bit tight to the hedge there, but all in all, we're I haven't heard any beepers going off yet either. So, ooh, Lord, that's tight over there. Okay, let's just go back. That is a low-hanging branch. I don't know how I even got that drilled, actually. Swing right the way out there. Okay. How are we doing behind there? Oh, we've got about half a tank. That's not ideal. That is a bit low. Now, with that news, we might send Barry away from here. Actually, I might just crack on with this myself, because I just don't think we're going to need him around for that long. But what we're going to do now that we get to the end of here, we are going to turn around. We're going to start going the other way around, go clockwise around the field there, so at least we can empty out into the field. Alright, there we go. So how you all doing anyway, folks? Haven't even asked you that yet. I hope you're all doing very well, whatever you're getting up to. Do let me know down below in the comments what you're doing and how it's all going there. If you're having any better luck with the harvest than I am here, I'd love to know and get your thoughts and feedback. Let me know about what you think of the business plan as well. Drop a comment down below if you think the chickens are going to work. And if you have any experience with them today as well, that would be much appreciated. So yeah, let's see what we can do. It's going to be a nice journey there. We do as a business, we have our revenue stream split as it is across the kind of doing a lot of slurry work and across dairy, obviously. But we always want to kind of make a few stable streams and see what we can do just to make sure that we are able to kind of protect the business a little bit more there, really. So that's what we're going to do, all being well. We'll see how that goes. For now, though, it's going to be me sitting here trumbling along on little old Daisy as we get these oats in. And then, yeah, be happy once this is in. It's not the best, but it's another big job ticked off the books, really. Which is always what we need. Whoa, stop the brakes are a bit thin there. Good grief. Kind of like milk bottle tops. And around we go. Perfect. Nice and easily fed into the machine, actually, given that it's not too thick there. Sadly, it is becoming a bit of a benefit. Okay. Great stuff. Well, as you can see, we're going to keep rumbling through this field here, see what we can get done as quickly as possible. I will leave it here for now, though, so we'll probably pick this up when we're back on the hay, I would imagine. So until then, thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, let's get around here. Break. Don't forget to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you've yet to subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, who of course always agrees to edit and post my videos for me. Until next time, though, thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, drop a comment down below and let us know what you think of all of our ideas, and we will see you in the next one. So until then, have yourself a great day, and I believe this is going out on the weekend, so hope you're having a great weekend, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, happy farming.